Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. In this video I'm gonna do a simple planning video where I tell you pretty much how I'm juggling and how I'm planning school, work, and just everything. It's like a whole mess that I need to somehow organize. So I want to tell you how I'm doing that. This is how a minimalist will plan her life when it's very severely busy, and I put this all on myself, so I have to deal with it. Before we get into it, please like this video, subscribe, and hit the notification bell down below. And also, please watch this video to the end because that does really help my channel grow. So yeah, I think that's it. Oh, my name is Crystal. If you had no idea, if you're watching me for the first time, please subscribe. At least I put videos on minimalism and planning and pretty much trying to get your life together and making your life simpler, because that is what I try to do, make my life simpler. Okay, so let's jump right into this planning video. So first off, I should probably tell you what I am doing and how much stuff I need to plan. So first off, I started college and this is my final year and I want to get it over with. Secondly, I started tutoring because a girl needs to pay for college, and I tried getting a job, but I think God was just trying to tell me, no, it's not gonna work for you. You're not gonna get a job. Do something else. So I started tutoring, and that's working very well. I do serve at church, though it is a lot calmer right now with COVID, so there's not many things going on. I do 2 YouTube channels, and I'm trying to promote both of them, and it's hard doing that, but I'm doing the Arriaga and about the story as well. So first off, the thing you need above all is a calendar. Calendars are your best friends. They will stick with you through thick and thin. I have technically 3. Now they're each for different things, so I don't get things mixed up and I don't see them all. Okay, if I just had one calendar, all of it would be one day, and I think I would literally stress myself out just seeing it all together. So I put them in 3 separate things, and I know where to go for which thing, if that makes sense. So I have a wall calendar, and that one's for YouTube and pretty much brand stuff, all goes there. I have one on my phone, the Google Calendar, that's planning for my everyday life and tutoring, make sure I get all my tutoring students in. And I have another one, school calendar. Thank God that my school calendar has it has everything. Like, Thomas Edison is amazing because they give you the teachers give you a calendar of when everything is due, what things are due, and how it looks, and links are all connected to it. It's beyond amazing and more than I can ask for, so I don't even have to deal with that calendar. It's just there online and I love it. So those are the 3 calendars I use. Now they're pretty much, the way to do this is you plan ahead for the month on each calendar, except the only one I don't plan ahead is the one that I do my daily life with. I do that one weekly, not monthly, because it would be too much. So the monthly calendar for like the brand, I already put all the videos I'm going to do, all the posts that need to go up, everything that needs to go on Instagram, that needs to go on the website. It's all there and I don't need to think about it. I just have to do it every week. Well, it's already said the calendar for school is already there, but if you don't have that, you get your planner either online or you buy one. I was never good with the buying calendars. Like, I've bought so many and I was never good with it, like, ever. I tried so hard because they're so beautiful and I love them, but I can't. I just can't. So oh well. But if that's you, go for it. Make sure you put everything that's due, everything that needs to be read by a certain time, write it in those calendars and have it spread out in front of you so you know when things are due and you're not late, and you can actually get things done for school and get good grades, because that's what you need, good grades, at least passing grades. Onwards, I also have 2 journals, one bullet journal and one regular journal. Plan a lot of I do my meal planning in this, I do brainstorms in this, and everything that's like lists and stuff like that I put in here because it's a lot easier to do it. Like, let me show you. Like, okay, there's my meal plan, though I'm not planning, there you go, I'm not planning these because I'm going on a trip and I do 2 weeks ahead. But I plan all the meals, therefore I could go grocery shopping once and I don't have to go again after 2 weeks, and that saves my brain a lot of space. Now this one is also brainstorming, but it's a lot messier, and this is also where I write what needs to happen during the week. I'll probably talk about that a little bit later in another point, but these journals save my life. These are the 2 things that I use to plan. Now I'm going to tell you things that you should plan and what you need to prioritize to get stuff done, and try to keep it all simple, right? Things that you need to do to get it all together. But those are the 2 things I use to plan. This is going to be a long video. Damn. We're going to try to go through these quick. Okay, so we got calendars, we got journals. Now, how to plan. The 3rd thing that I do is time blocking. Google Calendar is amazing for this. You take certain chunks, you could literally blocks on Google Calendar, and you write what you're gonna do during that time. Now I'm pretty flexible and I don't mind if I don't get certain things done, and I'm able to move things around, which is amazing with Google. You can do that, and you can plan exactly what happens during the day, and you can see where gaps could be filled, and when you need to take a break, you see a bunch of stuff on that calendar. It's very visual. If you're a visual person, that is a very good one, the Google app. I usually block about 1 or 2 hours for each thing, depending on what it is, because I am a person that cannot focus more than 2 hours on one thing. And even 2 hours is kind of pushing it, but I try to force myself, especially with school. Prioritize. Number 4 is prioritize, because if you don't prioritize, things are just gonna go haywire. So I know for a fact, like, school is definitely more important than YouTube. Church is more important than everything else. You need to prioritize so you know what's gonna get done, and certain things are gonna fall through the cracks, and it's okay. You just have to like pick them up the next week, try to pick them up, but be pretty flexible with this and know what your priority are during this time. Like, just because YouTube is not that important to me now, it will be later on when I'm done with school. So right now I just need to get school done. Know your limits, because we all have limits. Like, you might be able to work all day and then do school and, you know, not eat or something, but that's not healthy. Know your limits. Like, I know that I could probably work all day, like tutoring or whatever needs to get done. I could probably do it all day, but I need at least an hour or 2 in the afternoon to just give my brain a break and not think on anything. That is where I like watch TV or read fiction books. Know your limits and learn what they are, and plan around that, and pretty much modify your days around that. And it does help to know your limits and know how much you can push yourself. Don't confuse it with being lazy, because that's different, very different. And this one is like the most important one, and I should have said in the beginning of the video that this is the most important one, and it is use your Sundays. Now, I have Sundays for church, that is separate, but there are chunks in the day where I can do things, and what I do is plan. I plan my week. If I need to plan, if it's a new month, I plan my month. So use your Sundays, because once you plan your week, at least you know what's going to go on, what's due, what you're going to do. It's all there. You already know what's happening and you wrote it down. Like on Sundays, I said I was going to come back to it. I write down everything that needs to happen in that week. So I have like a list of things that need to happen that week. Ew. There you go. I always write a list of things that need to happen, and then I write the everyday list on here as well. Gosh, lighting is awful. The everyday list. And then here I write the videos that are going up, and also the posts that are going up and all that. So planning on Sundays is very productive, and it will save and change your life, because then you know what's going on and you're not completely freaking out the whole week of what needs to happen, or that something might slip through the cracks. You already know what's going on. The last thing that I would say that we need to all do is have some fun. At the end of the day, your life, you want to make it as best as you can and experience as much as you can. And when you work, try to have as much fun as you can when you're at work. When I'm tutoring, I try to have fun with the kids that I'm with, because I love kids. I think they're great, and being with them is usually a fun thing to do. So I enjoy that, and I take pride in when I work with these kids. So have that with whatever you're doing at work, during school. Though I do not like school, I do love learning, so I try to like switch my focus from I have to do this to I want to learn, so that makes it more enjoyable to do it, even though sometimes it's something I don't want to learn, or like in my mind I'm just like, this is ridiculous, why am I doing this? I still try to have twisted to make it more enjoyable, and plus on the end just add things that you enjoy. Like I love reading, so I do make time for reading. I love working out, so now I make time for that as well, and hanging out with friends and all that. I know it's kind of difficult right now with everything going on, with things closed. Things are still closed here, it's ridiculous, but you could get creative with how things can go. So make sure you plan time for fun things to do as well. Okay, that is the whole video. I think this is going to be severely long, but it's okay. You get these things done. I hope this video helps you. Please like this video, subscribe, and hit the notification bell down below, and let me know how you plan your life around this, around your busy life, how you plan it, what you use, and let me know. I just want to know, because I think it's so cool. I love watching planning videos. I think they're fun, and how people learn how and see how people do it. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Classes are calling. Bye guys.